So I changed it last night, and I'm going to go over it.
All right, welcome back to our coverage of the American Century Championship. It is Friday on NSN Daily. He's Alex Margulies, and we are thrilled to be joined now by Demarcus Ware in less than a month, heading into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Sir.
You starting to feel nervous about that speech, or
I
what?
was nervous in February when I found out, so it's going to be crazy, but I'm going to really enjoy it. Oh, yeah.
You were just talking before, Demarcus, just the emotions behind this, and you said you've been talking to Mom, and every time you talk to her, she starts kind of tearing up, and might have to stick her in the back of the room because you might not be able to make eye contact with her that day.
You know what? I'm not going to be able to make eye contact with her because I know the tears are going to be rolling because I'm going to be talking about her and everybody else in the family. And it's so funny because earlier you were talking about Brandon Marshall and getting a call from him, and he's like, man, so what should I expect? What do I need to do? What do I need to wear? And also Verge, and it's crazy now with you guys from what? Nevada.
There you go.
You got it right.
Hey, look at
Nevada.
that.
The Texas boy.
Yeah. And so it's going to be cool to get back with all the guys again and just being enjoyed a little bit.
Yeah, so of course some Wolfpack proud guys that we love to see win a Super Bowl with you, Super Bowl 50 alongside in the Denver Broncos. You have Brandon Marshall on defense with you, Virgil Green on the other side of the ball. What can you say about those two Wolfpack guys?
Those guys, when I first came into the Denver Broncos, they welcomed me in, they made me their captain, and we was able to do some monumental things, which is winning Super Bowl 50. And now we all get to share that together. And them say, hey, I played with a Hall of Famer, but me now giving a speech and saying, you guys were part of this story, and that's going to live forever, which is going to be great.
You're obviously one of the best guys ever getting to the quarterback and just a beast on the front line. I want to know, I know you guys probably don't want to give a ton of love to the other side of the ball, the O-line.
Yes.
Can you think of a guy or two? I feel like we don't ask this very often with DNs. Like, who was an offensive lineman that just ticked you off, that kind of got under your skin, that you just were like, man, I got to go against this guy this week?
Trent Williams was
the Niners.
Walter Jones, Orlando Pace. I mean,
Chris
Samuels.
Those guys are mountains of men, right?
Yeah. All dudes that at the end of the day, when you looked at the sheet, you were like, where are they? I have to be against this guy for 4 quarters, and it was a hard game for real.
You see some of these quarterbacks out here, do you get that little tick like you want to go after them?
You know what's so crazy? I saw Elway because the first group, I think there were 3 groups in front of us. It was Elway, Romo, and Josh Allen. They were in a group together, and I ran up to him. I'm like, man, that felt close. That felt good. And they just bust out laughing. Yeah.
Hey, did that get your heart rate going?
It did. I did a little bit. But it was cool, though, to see all those guys and see a lot of other celebrities out here just enjoying themselves, especially this nice weather, and playing some golf.
I can tell you, I want to tell people that are watching at home, so you came up, you haven't met any of us, and you made a point to shake everyone's hand of our crew. You walked around, people are kind of watching. How much do you enjoy just getting out here and being around people and being in this golf tournament, being around fans, and just kind of soaking in the opportunity to be in this golf course, be in this tournament?
I think it's a blessing every day to wake up, and when you have people, first of all, come out here to watch you play golf. This is something that I'm an amateur. I'm not a professional golfer. To come out here and play and to see you, right? But then also see all the fans, and you guys are working hard out here. So I give everybody handshakes when I'm around because I want you to feel comfortable. Because at the end of the day, you guys put your pants on just like me, and we're all good people. And so that's how I grew up, and that's who I am.
What a guy. Yeah, nobody covers the ACC like Nevada Sportsnet, so we appreciate you appreciating that.
I'm not ACC. We're Sunbelt. We're Sunbelt.
So this is just year 2 for you out here, correct?
No, this is year 6.
6. I'm sorry.
Year 6.
I was
I am
mistaken.
a little older.
I know. I got to know.
Get your facts straight.
We recently had you on a Zoom, and I think Baker was the first timer. You were the veteran.
Yes.
So once you finally first got that invite, I'm sure you had wanted it for years. Obviously, we're playing, but what was it like that first year, and just to be able to keep coming back?
Every year is getting bigger and bigger. They said that it's going to be 80,000 here. I think this right here is probably one of the biggest sporting events for celebrities out there. And this is almost more than some football stadiums.
Yeah.
I know for sure basketball and other sports, but it's cool to be out here in this nice weather. It's 114 in Texas right now, and so I'm glad I'm out here and just enjoying the family and this great atmosphere.
All right, tell me, is there a guy that maybe when you got here the first time, or maybe somebody else has come along the way, maybe from another sport, that you were even kind of a little bit nervous to talk to, or like, man, I'm excited to meet somebody? Is there again, maybe something that kind of sticks out in your mind?
It was actually Jerry Rice.
Okay.
Jerry Rice, when I first met Jerry Rice, I just knew how he played, but he was an offensive guy with a defensive mentality. So I wanted to see him. I always, like, Michael Strahan was here, so on and so forth. So guys that I looked up to, I got to play with them, talk to them the whole time, and now we're like really good buds. So it's cool to now have all the guys together in one room, and at the end of the day, you come out with awesome experience.
The pressure of trying to get a huge third down stop versus the pressure of trying to hit a good golf shot in front of a bunch of people. How do those compare?
There's no comparison. Getting the sack, that was pretty easy.
That's what you're used to doing.
Yeah, I didn't have the jitters. On this par 5, or I think it was hole 18, they said, hey, Demarcus, it's 207 out. I said, oh, that's my 6. I saw the water to the left.
Mm-hmm.
I said, no, get your 7, hit it about 180, make sure you're able to now keep playing. That's how hard this sport is, because you can miss to the left or the right. There's so many intangibles, but that's why a lot of people play this sport, because you can't, there's no word like perfection.
Yeah.
You can't perfect this thing.
Yeah.
Demarcus, man, great to have you on the show.
Can't
Super
thank you
Bowl
enough.
champion,
Yeah, thanks, man.
Hall of Fame inductee this year. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you so much.
Great
man.
to have you on the show.
Thanks, no
man.
doubt, man.
Congrats,
Thank
man.
y'all. Thanks.
All right.
All right, so we'll have much more coming up here on NSN Daily. Our show rolls on from the back deck at Edgewood. We love being here, and we're going to show you more from the shores of Lake Tahoe next.